I'm Tony Hammond from Growing Newbury Green, and it's Newbury's Community Orchard and Edible Crops group here, and we're at our Digby Road site here, which we planted in 2013. It's one of 5 community orchards we have in the Newbury town area, and joining us is Bob O'Neill, who's come all the way from Reading, who is a master grafter, which is the way in which you propagate trees and by grafting them, and he's going to give us some hints on how to take our cuttings from our own apple trees and grow new ones.
The scion is a basis of what you need to provide the variety of the tree. So this tree is, for example, a Lord Lambourne. So if you want to grow a Lord Lambourne, you'll take a piece of this tree as a scion would, cut it off, and then you graft it onto the rootstock, which you would have found possibly lying on the ground, coming out of the ground around the base of a tree, or you could go and buy a scion which is already a rootstock which is already quite well developed. Found a sucker on this tree here. I'm going to pull it out and try and get it with a bit of root on it. Now we've got a little bit of root on that. That's quite a good little bit of root. All it would have done was to take the energy out of this tree and start to spread with lots of suckers over this patch of ground. So what we've got here is probably more use for you to grow a tree on now. You can use that as a rootstock, and you'll know that because this tree was grown on this rootstock, that what you're taking there is going to be the same size of rootstock. 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of cutting down to there, so it's got a nice straight edge on it. Then I'm going to wobble the knife down to there. So that's ready. Now we've got to take the actual scion, get it, if we can, about the same diameter as, that's about there, about the same diameter as the rootstock. Chop that off there, and then we're going to just do a similar cut on this one, and then run the knife up there like that. Then we take the rootstock and the scion, and we insert the groove from one into the other like that. There we are. Now what I do is in my pocket I've got some tape. And make sure I get as best as I can union there so it's nice and close. I want to tape round it as tight as I possibly can so it seals the gap there, so there's little room for it to dry out. There you are. That's your little tree. Keep it moist, get it wet as soon as possible, so that bit doesn't dry out, and leave that in a small pot. Now, to help it, you could reduce the amount that it's got to actually maintain, because all these will try and leaf out. If you say cut it there, say give it about 6 or 7 buds, it gives you the best chance. A bit of sealant on the cut at the top, and a little bit round the bottom here to keep it from drying out wherever possible. Water, just keep that moist. Keep that moist. Put it into a pot of moist soil as soon as you can.